first thing, let me give you articles that deals with union executive. Article 52 to Article 78 and Article 123. Now, what comes under the union executive? Who are the part of union executive? President. Council of Minister. Can I say that Vice President is also the part of the union executive? Can I say this? Okay, I have a question for you. Is Vice President part of the union executive or not? Is he part or not?
So he is part of Union Executive.
Yes, Vice President. So this is your union executive: President, Vice President, and Council of Minister. Let's talk about little bit parliamentary form of government. One thing I want to tell you, this parliamentary form of government, this topic is kind of favorite. It's UPSC's favorite question in almost every year, and if not every year, then every alternative year you will find a question on this. They'll just change the language, but the question will definitely come from this area. Okay, so in India, the constitution, just give me a second, let me post in the group one more time, that if those who cannot join, they can join now also. Okay. Parliamentary form of government. In India, the constitution establishes, who establishes, remember this thing, constitution. If the question comes that who establishes parliamentary form of government, then this is the constitution that establishes the parliamentary form of government. Now, what they can ask, they can say that the constituent assembly established the parliamentary form of government. No, the perfect answer is constitution. Parliamentary form of government as distinguished from the American presidential type of government. The essence of parliamentary type of government is that the head of the state.
So your mic is off.
Sorry. Okay, so I was telling you that in India, the constitution establishes a parliamentary form of government as distinguished from the American presidential type of the government. The essence of the parliamentary type of government is that the head of the state, I'm talking about head of the state, is the constitutional head. Head of the state is the constitutional head and the real. So this is, there are two terms in law. One is de facto and another one is de jure. So for de jure means that as per the law, basically the legal position, and de facto what actually exists in reality. So if I have to say that, then the president is the de jure head and prime minister is the de facto head of the state. Let's get back to our discussion. Head of the state is the constitutional head, but the real executive power are vested in council of minister. And who is the head of council of minister? Who is the head of the council of
Prime
minister?
Minister.
Minister. Yes, prime minister. So right now Mr. Modi is the head of the council of minister. The second thing, I'm just talking in the context of parliamentary form of government, and that too in Indian context. I'm writing this statement: the council of minister is responsible to the parliament. This statement is correct or incorrect? The council of ministers is responsible to parliament. I'll start one by one. Amit, correct, incorrect, quickly.
Yes, sir, correct.
Ekta, correct, incorrect.
So incorrect.
Kunal, correct, incorrect.
Sir, incorrect.
Pooja, correct, incorrect.
Incorrect, sir.
Nitika,
Sir, correct.
Parul, incorrect. Prajwal,
So correct.
Pratyusha,
Incorrect, sir.
Sahin,
Sir, incorrect.
Meher,
Correct, sir.
Samrat,
Sir, incorrect.
Sangeeta,
Incorrect, sir.
Sneha,
Correct, sir.
Survi, Sweta.
Correct.
Sweta, what did you say?
Correct.
Surbi,
Sir, I couldn't hear the question.
the question is here: the council of ministers is responsible to the parliament. This statement is correct or incorrect?
Yes, sir, correct.
Benita, oh sorry, Beneath. I'm just sorry, Beneath.
Okay. Correct.
Okay, correct. Those who are correct, they lost 2.66, and those who said incorrect, they got 2 marks. This is a quite simple. I'm talking clearly. I'm saying we are talking in Indian context. The council of this question UPSC has asked, घुमा फिरा के पूछा है कई बार, ठीक है, एक बार नहीं कई बार पूछा है, ठीक है, बहुत घुमा फिरा के लैंग्वेज चेंज करके they have twisted the language here and there, but this question has been asked quite many times. The answer is yes, Surbi.
Sir, incorrect.
This answer is incorrect.
Yeah.
If I the the
Lok
council of
Sabha.
ministers responsible to the Lok Sabha or
Lok Sabha.
House of the People. आप लोग see, these are the things that I ask because I know that there will be lot many people who will be saying correct and incorrect. That's the reason I asked. So don't take it that sir सभी को पूछ रहे हैं, everyone is asking, because see, I don't consider one person answer as the group's answer. It's my responsibility to ask each and everyone so that I can be assured that everybody knows right thing. Remember this thing: in Indian context, the question can be two ways. It can be framed. if it is saying that council of ministers is responsible to the parliament in parliamentary form of government, then this statement can be correct. But if they are using in Indian context the council of ministers is responsible to the parliament, then it's incorrect, because in India the council of ministers is responsible to the Lok Sabha और हाउस ऑफ द पीपल. प्रज्वल समझ में आ गया कि नहीं आया?
Yes, sir.
ठीक है. थोड़ी सी ये देखो, वन थिंग आई टेल यू, we think that polity is quite easy, and that's the reason that lot many are accuracy in polity generally is around 50-60%. Reason is simple, because we consider it too easy and we take it for granted. अरे पढ़ लिया, यही सब कुछ तो है, सब आ जाएगा, हम लोग कर लेंगे. एंड देन वी स्टार्ट फॉरगेटिंग थिंग्स, वेदर इज रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर लोकसभा, वेदर इज रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर राज्यसभा, वेदर इज रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर पार्लियामेंट. दीज थिंग्स you need to keep in mind. These small things will make the difference. अभी आप सपोज करो एग्ज़ाम आप लोग दे रहे होते, ठीक है, और सिर्फ यही क्वेश्चन आपने गलत किया होता और आपका मान लो 1 मार्क्स से मिस हुआ होता, या मान लो 0.5 मार्क्स से भी आपने मिस किया होता कट ऑफ, तो कौन रिस्पॉन्सिबल होता है इसके लिए? आप बताओ. इसमें जिनका सिलेक्शन होना होगा उनके सबके मार्क्स आएंगे इसमें. और आपने यहाँ 2 मार्क्स नहीं खोए हैं, आपने 2.66 खोए हैं, क्योंकि एक आपने इनकरेक्ट भी आप साथ में लेके गए हो. So you are not just losing only 2 marks, you are losing 2.66 marks, because you are carrying 0.66 negative also with you. Yes. The Council of Ministers is responsible to the House of People, though the executive power is vested in the President. He Now the question is, executive power is vested in whom? It's vested in President. But he exercises this power with the aid and advise. These things you'll be reading when we'll be reading article 72, 73, 73, 74, 75. So you'll be reading this thing, but right now I'm telling you. With the aid and advice of the Council of Ministers. And the Council of Ministers are all elected. Again I'm saying that Council of Ministers are all elected are all again your test. This statement is correct or not? The Council of Ministers are elected by the people only. Sorry, I need to change the language little bit. The members of Council of Ministers. The members of Council of Ministers are all elected by people only. Just read it and I'll ask very quickly. And the moment I'm asking you, you just need to answer immediately. Starting with Amit.
Yes, sir.
This is correct, incorrect?
Council of Minister.
No,
Yes, sir.
read it carefully. The members of Council of Minister are all elected. I am not saying Council of Minister, I am saying the members of Council of Ministers are all elected by the people only. This is the statement. Just read it again and then, because I'll switch to your screen. Yes, Amit. Now tell me, correct, incorrect?
Incorrect.
Ekta,
Sir, incorrect.
think carefully before answering. Okay. Kunal, correct, incorrect?
Sir, correct.
Pooja, correct, incorrect?
Sir, incorrect, sir.
Nitika,
Sir, incorrect.
Parul, Prajwal,
So incorrect.
Pratyusha,
Incorrect, sir.
Sahin.
Sir, incorrect.
What is happening? Everyone wants to carry negative 6 marks. What? Meher,
Correct.
correct. Samrat,
Yes. Sir, incorrect.
Sangeeta,
Sir, incorrect.
Sneha,
Incorrect, sir.
Surbi, Sweta,
Correct.
Surbi. Is,
Correct.
okay, Beneath.
Incorrect.
This is incorrect. See, Meher, why did you
Yes.
say it correct?
Yeah. Like
Just because I
like
said
you like the members of Council of Ministers are like the people who are the members of that Council of Ministers. They are elected by the people only, right? Like though they are nominated by the president, like the prime minister, but they are the people are elected by the people only, right?
yes, they are the people who are elected by the people, but not only by the people. Don't you know that Raj Sabha members also can become the Raj Sabha members? They can also become the ministers. Do you know this or not?
Uh, I
No,
know.
sir.
I'm telling you. L- Lok Sabha plus Raj Sabha, these members can become the ministers. Now, remember this thing. Lok Sabha people, if you talk about Lok Sabha people, they are directly elected by the people. Now, next year we'll be having the election. If government is not planning to bring something one nation and one election like thing, then next year in May we'll be voting for to choose the member of Lok Sabha, and these member can become member of Council of Minister. However, you do not vote for the member of Raj Sabha. They are elected by whom? They are elected by MLAs, member of Legislative Assembly. So their election is indirect. You choose these people, and these people choose Raj Sabha members. And Raj Sabha members can become. So I'll give you an example. Dr. Manmohan Singh, he was the Prime Minister of India, and he was the Raj Sabha member. Right now, Dr. Jaishankar Prasad. So I think Dr. Jaishankar Prasad did not contest the election, right? He's the member of Raj Sabha. Our External Affairs Minister, I'm not sure, but he's the member of Raj Sabha.
Yes, sir. He's a member of Rajya Sabha. Dr. S.
Yeah,
Jaishankar.
Dr. S. Jaishankar. He's the member of Raj Sabha, and he also is the External Affairs Minister. This everyone must be knowing, if I'm not wrong.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So,
Finance minister also.
yes. So you see, and before that, Smriti Irani. She lost the election. I'm not talking about for this term, but I'm talking 2014. She lost the election, but she became the minister, and she became the HRD minister initially, if I'm not wrong. Then her department her ministry was changed after you know some issues, but initially she became HRD minister. You need to know that Raj Sabha member are not directly elected by the people. They are elected by the MLAs, and we elect the MLAs. Therefore, the correct statement would be the members of Council of Minister are elected. Yes, they are elected. These members are elected by the people and member of state legislatures. Everything is fine here or not? Now,
Yes, sir.
Sir, if in that statement, if only wasn't there,
then
so
then it could have been a general statement. You could have said correct.
okay, sir.
I mean, it's then depend. it's not excluding any other thing. Here it is excluding the other possibility also, but there it is telling you one possibility. And if it is telling the one possibility, then we consider it correct.
So, but it's not written directly elected, so we can interpret it like ultimately people elect all ministers.
See, it's not I mean, it's not direct indirect. If it is elected, then it's fine. Even what we say, if we talk about constituent assembly, so what we say that some members of were elected. Sometimes we use elected, sometimes we use indirectly elected. See, this statement can be even alone can be incorrect also. It depends on the UPSC how it is taking, because if you read it, the members of council of minister are elected by the people, are all are all elected, because there is this one thing also that are all elected. So when it is saying all members, all elected by the people, then all are not elected by the people. Some are elected by the people and some are elected by the uh, these MLAs. In that case also it can be correct incorrect. So this kind of thing you need to focus, you need to underline these kind of things, all, only, and whether here this, had I not used this all, then also it could have been correct, but I am using all also, then all cannot be. Yes, uh, what if there is no one from Raj Sabha? This is also one possibility, Beneath.
Yes, sir.
Right. So then in this case, if you are not using only, then it would be correct, mark it correct. अब इतना तो रिस्क लेना पड़ेगा, यूपीएससी कैसे इसको ले रहा है वो देखना पड़ेगा, बट मार्क इट करेक्ट.
Okay, sir.
The president. Article 52. It simply says there shall be a president of India. First, there shall be a president of India. Second thing, he is the head of the state. Who is the constitutional head? President of
President.
Yes, he is the constitutional head also. अभी आपको ये सब चीज़ें भूलना नहीं है. ये सब कुछ भी पूछ लेंगे यूपीएससी वाले तो फिर आप यू विल बी कंफ्यूज्ड. सो डू नॉट गेट कंफ्यूज्ड. आपको पूरे मार्क्स आने चाहिए. एंड नेक्स्ट टाइम आई एम टेकिंग द टेस्ट, I will seriously observe. This time it's fine, okay, but next time all of you have to appear in the test. If you are not appearing in the test, then I will not allow you to give the next test until and unless you complete the previous test. First thing. Second thing, that your performance should be good, but it should be genuine. The case should not be like this, that in order to get more marks you are just manipulating and all this. This should not be the case, because it would be disastrous for you. But I want you to improve, and you can only improve when you focus on very minute and small things. He shall be Article 52 says that there shall be a president of India. He should be head of the state. What else it says? The executive power, the executive power of the union shall be vested in the president. Now we know 3-4 things about the president. First thing, there should be a president of India. He is the head of the state, and the executive power, it's vested in the president. And it shall be exercised by him in accordance with the constitution. So what he'll do, that he will exercise his power in accordance with the constitution, in accordance with the constitution. He has two choice. He can do it directly or through officers subordinate to him. This is Article 53. Question is coming for you. See, when I'm giving you question, it means that these are the possible areas from UPSC can also frame the questions. Tell me this statement is correct or incorrect. You read it first. The officers subordinate to the president includes a minister also. Correct or incorrect? Read it, because then I'll switch the screen so you won't be able to see it. The officers subordinates to the president includes a minister also. Beneath, I'm starting with you. Correct, incorrect?
Correct. Correct.
Sweta,
Correct.
Surbhi,
Correct.
Sneha,
Correct.
Sangeeta,
Correct.
Samrat,
Correct.
Meher,
Correct.
Sahin,
Correct, sir.
Pratyusha,
Correct, sir.
Prajwal, Parul,
Correct, sir.
Nitika, Pooja,
Correct, sir.
Kunal, Ekta,
Correct, sir.
Amit.
So I think it's incorrect.
Okay, Ekta is saying incorrect. Amit, Amit. I think Amit.
Yes, sir. Correct. Correct. Yes.
So, Ekta, you lost 2.66. And this is the correct statement. Again, question. See, I I'll be teaching you things, and I'll be teaching you things, some things in the format of questions. It may be a time taking, but it's a worthwhile. So don't think that I'm taking time or this is the boring or something like that. But I need to ensure that you know it right. Again, question.
Excuse me.
Yes,
Excuse me, sir.
yes, Ekta.
So the ministers are
Hmm, 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 hmm. Sorry by mistake, I left the. Sorry by mistake, I left the meeting. Yes, Ekta, you were asking something.
Yes, sir. I'm saying that ministers are considered as subordinate to president, but they also considered as officers?
Officers of the president. This expression be used just for this particular expression. What did I tell you? That either he can exercise his power directly or through officers subordinate to him. Therefore, this expressions officers subordinate to him, it includes minister also. You need not to be confused with other officers like IAS, IPS officer. I am just using this, the minister includes for this particular term that is used in the constitution. Okay, Ekta.
Okay, sir.
Second question, what I was asking, yes, the expression executive power is defined in the constitution. Tell me this statement, read it again, and then the question is for you. The expression executive power is defined in the constitution. Should I start? Amit, starting with you.
Sir, not defined, but name is given executive power.
So this statement is correct or incorrect?
Incorrect, I think.
Ekta,
So incorrect.
Kunal,
So correct.
Pooja,
So correct, sir.
Nitika,
So correct.
Parul, Prajwal,
So correct.
Pratyusha,
Incorrect, sir.
Sahin,
So correct.
Meher,
Correct, sir.
Samrat,
So correct.
Sangeeta,
Sir, incorrect.
Sneha,
Sir, I think it's correct.
Surbhi,
Incorrect.
Sweta.
Sir, I don't know this.
Same, sir. Even I didn't.
तुक्का मार दो आप, क्या लग रहा है?
Then I will go with yes.
You're saying correct.
Correct.
Beneath.
Incorrect, sir.
ठीक है, जिन्होंने इनकरेक्ट कहा वो सही है, जिन्होंने करेक्ट कहा वो इनकरेक्ट है. ठीक है.
So executive power is mentioned in the constitution also.
Defined, whether it's defined or not, that's the question. Hello.
Defined means what? Whether like the state of definition was given, the definition of executive is given in the constitution or not?
Yes, this expression executive power, not executive. It's not defined.
Sir, I didn't understand the question itself properly, sir.
I thought the executive power, in the sense, it consists of so and so. I thought that is mentioned in the constitution when I said
No, where does constitution define executive power? Tell me in which article it is defined.
no, no, sir. I didn't understand the question itself properly. I'm saying, sir. That is why I did
Okay,
mistake.
okay, Pooja. So,
Um, it's confusing, sort of. Yes, sir.
so simple thing I'm telling you, that always focus on small things. You see here how many people gave incorrect answer. Can you see this thing? So please focus on these things. I know lot many things. I know that there will be people who will be knowing and there will be people who won't be knowing. So this is the reason that I'm asking this kind of things. And you have seen also UPSC is asking also these kind of things, whether it's defined or not, isn't it? Tell me.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, yes, sir.
Now let's get back to our discussion. The expression executive power is not defined in the constitution. Article 73, however, provides that executive power of the Union shall extend to the matter with respect to which Parliament has power to make laws, and includes the exercise of such right, authority, and jurisdiction as are exercisable by the Government of India by virtue of any treaty or agreement. And therefore, executive of power of the Union that is exercisable by the president is co-extensive with the legislative power of the union. So now I think